Hello everyone, my name is Mark Graham. I'm the founder of a company called RightSleeve.com. We are an online promotional products company. I started the company in the year 2000, and I'm here to talk a little bit about how I've been able to employ technology to really impact the business and allow us to differentiate ourselves in the marketplace. I did not start the company with lots of venture financing. In fact, I didn't start it with any at all. And finding a robust system that was out in the open source community that didn't cost anything outside of our development time was very attractive. Also, not having to pay expensive licensing fees was also an important thing, and MySQL has allowed us to scale in a nice fashion without cost. Well, one of the ways that we were able to improve our productivity was getting rid of our paper-based production system. And what's involved with this, or back in the old days, was faxing purchase orders to a wide range of suppliers all around the world. And one person's job was to stay on top of that production, manage all the changes, any stock shortages, et cetera, was all done by hand. In fact, it was done by sticky note. So as you can imagine, at a certain point in the ordering process, or as we were growing the business, we hit a ceiling. We hit a wall when it came to growing. So what we were able to do is we moved everything online through the use of our MySQL database, and what that has allowed us to do is to grow the business without adding additional people, because we've got rid of all the paper, all the updates are done completely online, the sales force is able to input their orders, and then someone who's sitting in a totally different side of the office is able to see their production screen and simply just contact suppliers in a much more efficient way. And as a result, the employees that I had at the very beginning were more familiar with those legacy systems, with the paper-based, picking up the phone and speaking to a supplier about the challenges. Then we got to this point where we were hitting that wall that I was just talking about, and when we went online, it was an all or nothing type situation. We couldn't have a hybrid system where we had some paper and some web. It had to be all web. And that was a challenge for some of the people that had been around for a long time, and it said, well, it's just going to be easier if I just pick up the phone and do this. And it was very challenging convincing them that the new system was the way to go with all the bugs and the testing. And unfortunately, we lost a couple of people through those difficult transition times, but we've emerged a much stronger, more cohesive company as a result of that.
You know, the small and medium-sized businesses are the backbone of our economy. Actually, 99% of our businesses have less than 500 employees. And we want to make sure that they become global in reach. In order for them to become global in reach, it's important for them to find tools so that they can reach to their customers cost effectively. And one of the best ways to do is actually to use the web technology more effectively. Use more social marketing, but at the same time have a good website which works for you 24/7, and it can actually help you to market some of your products. But at the same time, even if you want to do sales presentation, actually you can put that sales presentation on your website, and people can load it and see what your company has to offer, and what are some of the advantages that you have compared to your competitors. But these are some of the techniques that they can use to reach the global marketplace in a very cost-effective manner.
And I suppose my advice for people is that it doesn't cost a lot. It doesn't have to cost a lot because of open source platforms like the ones I just mentioned. And it just really requires a little bit of time and communication across the office to make it happen. And once it's done well, it can really transform a mature and low-tech business into a totally different category. And that's good for business as well.